Folks, in this video today, we are going to be taking a look at the second part of this article from Jenna Lane of ESPN. We had already talked about the Baker Mayfield side of things and what he thought about coming back to the organization. Now I want to talk about Todd Bowles' side of things. So Todd Bowles was quoted here. He most definitely has. Bowles said of Mayfield, who led the Bucs to a 10-9 record and an NFC South title in the franchise's first year of the post-Tom Brady era. Now, this is Todd Bowles in reference to when he was asked if, Baker Mayfield has earned a Tampa Bay Buccaneers return. Okay? Baker Mayfield has earned a Tampa Bay Buccaneers return, according to Todd Bowles. He most definitely has. Then Baker goes on to say, obviously, it's too early to talk about that, and business is business, but Baker had a heck of a year. We love him, the guys love him, and we'll see what the future holds. And that's, you guys can read the whole paragraph here, the whole quote here, I guess I should say. That's something I was talking about in the previous video with Baker Mayfield. The coaches appreciate and love Baker Mayfield and what he is able to do. By the way, Todd Bowles is coming back. I know a lot of people, are very sour on Baker and Bowles and the interception at the end of the game and all these different types of things. Folks, this is a combination that worked for the Bucs this year. Todd Bowles, Dave Canales, Baker Mayfield, that is a trio that got results for the Bucs. I don't care how you want to look at it based on one play or two plays or three plays, whatever it may be in the division round game against a good opponent. Overall, when you look at the overall picture, this trio got, I would say, good overachieving results. That is how it is at the end of the day. Jenna Lane then also goes on to say that Jason Licht had a lengthy hug with Mayfield outside of the locker room, indicative of the organization's feelings for the former number one overall pick turned journeyman quarterback who's playing on his fourth team in 2 seasons. And then we go back to the, Baker Mayfield quote that we were taking a look at. I said that all year. I meant that. It would mean a lot to me, just kind of taking a look at that. And obviously Baker wants to be back. It seems like Todd Bowles wants him back as well. Light also said the team has plans to reach a new deal with Evans. May talk about that in a separate video if we can find a quote on Jason Licht, but that also ties into it as well. Bringing back Mike Evans, bringing back Baker Mayfield, keeping this core around is the essence of what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are, right? It is a strong offense, seemingly a good leader in Baker Mayfield at the quarterback position, and now you have continuity with your coaching staff, which is something that the Buccaneers have wanted for the longest time. Todd Bowles is going to be going into a year 3. Dave Canales is hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be going into a year 2. Second year, Dave Canales is going to be able to add some new things to his offense. Baker Mayfield is going to be hopefully a part of that situation. Contract negotiations are going to be a really interesting thing. You have all the sides saying, I want to be back. We want him back. How's that going to look whenever you go to the negotiation table? How is that going to look whenever you really break that down? Whenever you really dive into those types of negotiations? It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. But it is obvious that the organization loves Baker Mayfield. Mayfield loves the organization. I talked about it with Mayfield's quotes. Baker, of course, is getting a lot of love from the head coach and Todd Bowles, who is going to be having his third year, who has a lot to like about Mayfield, and also has just a lot to like in Bowles' situation of there's so much for him to build on as a head coach right now. From his defense, you bring in a few more pieces, man, you got some interesting stuff going there. On the offensive side of things, you give Dave Canales a couple more pieces. You get Baker worked in the second year of Dave Canales' offense, who, by the way, he already had a great year in the first year of Dave Canales' offense. Now add more wrinkles to that. Now add another year of experience into that. You really could, I know we're literally like hours after, or a day after the Buccaneers season ended, but you have a lot to build off of is the point. And Baker seems that year 2 in a system you can make huge strides. Bringing back pieces together is a very, very big thing. You got to imagine that Todd Bowles and Jason Licht feel the exact same way. As obviously, Todd Bowles here said he most definitely has earned the Tampa Bay Buccaneers return. Will it actually happen? We'll have to wait at the end of the day. But 10-9 record, NFC South title, a playoff win. It's pretty good for Todd Bowles, pretty good for Baker Mayfield. And it seems like this combination is working out, and they'll hopefully get another crack at it next year as well. But business is business. Baker did have a heck of a year. Everybody loves him. He loves it here. We'll see if business can get done. But what do you guys think about Todd Bowles' thoughts and opinions on Baker Mayfield and him coming back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. As always, I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.